You haven't had vodka soda like this. No one has. Made with the world's smoothest vodka plus real juice. New White Claw Vodka Soda.
Well, coming up July 29th in Chillicothe at the Elks Lodge, we will have the Cigar Band and Boogie Biker Night. This should be a lot of fun. We've got Rick Goshorn with us from the Elks and also from the Cigar Band, Cari Steinbrook. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
So let's talk about this event here. Cari, you and the Cigar Band, you're always looking for some type of event that you can do, some type of civic good and raising money for. This is an effort that you've done before, but now you're doing it with the Elks.
We are, and we are so excited to partner with them. This started out as a bike night. It's called Bike Night for Mike, in honor of my dad who lost his battle with melanoma in 2012. The Cigar Band wanted to do something, and my dad loved nothing better than a patio party, a couple beers, and a cigar, and that's pretty much what we did. We just did proceeds to the cancer center. We started out on Rooster's patio, grew to the dock, and then Ricky did one. The Elks did a bike night the same night as our event as a dock at the Elks, and it worked out perfect. We had both crowds going back and forth. People were, they stopped over to ours. People were going to theirs, and there was plenty of people. And then, what were we, Ricky? Were we at Taylor's or something? And you were like, "Do you guys just want to do this together? Like,
Yeah,
it would make a lot more sense."
It was
There's more space.
Yeah, it was my third one, and this is my third one coming up, and it just started out on fire in the first place. So we had 47 bikes the first time, and the second time we had like 54 bikes. And it was kind of just me and a couple other people doing the entire thing at the Elks. And I needed more people, and I think they needed more space. And we had a marriage right there.
Well, and we've always wanted to do a bike contest. We've always wanted to do this. We've just never had the space to do it. We've never had, he said, like, there's always only so much manpower you have and so much time and effort and space. They have all of the space, and we have the people, and they have actually some more people that are helping them this year with their organization. And it's really been kind of great. And it's two groups that help a lot of people locally, and it's a really nice partnership, and it's going to be really awesome.
Rick, I've been around long enough to remember when the Boogies on the Blacktop began when I first came to town, and you've had the space, you've had the place to do this type of event. You're going to have live music with Mike Boyle. You'll have Greg Higley there in 6 to noon. So you've got some familiar faces that will be singing and participating. You throw the bikes together, and the Elks has this new patio. This is the perfect marriage today.
Oh, it's wonderful. We couldn't be happier, honestly. We just came together so smoothly, and we kind of almost like long friendship, finishing each other's sentences. And, this is what we want to do. This is where we're going to go. It just worked out beautifully. And I think it's just going to be bigger and better each year.
It is. I do want to just go into Rick, if you don't mind, to talk about what it's going to benefit before we go into the details. We are going to still do a donation to the Adena Cancer Center, but the Elks has a couple other things that were actually important to my dad too. That worked again, just it just worked out great. I'll let you talk about those, Ricky.
Yeah, we do in November a veterans dinner. We bust in about 260 plus veterans in. Due to COVID, we have not been able to do that for the last 3 years, however. But we bring these people in, we sit them down, we feed them, bring them table side, and then we all have stations set up in the big hall where they can do shopping. We have things like underwear and pencils and pads and different things that they may need to get them away from the VA for a little while in their sister homes. They spend a couple hours out, and then we ship them back. So it's a big production. There's a lot of people involved, and it's just a great program.
And what's the other one?
The honor guard. I was at a funeral, unfortunately, and the honor guard was there, and they just didn't look real put together, and the way I thought that they should be representing the fallen. And I decided, let's donate some money to them, because I'm sure they have a hard time getting money, just like anybody else is. So we're going to donate money to them and crisp them up a little bit and hopefully just look great for other people.
That's good.
Well,
I know.
they mentioned they need help with recruitment as well. They're an
Yeah.
aging population. The aging population is the one that has the time and the effort to do those sorts of things. So they just wanted to, make sure, one, that it's known that people can volunteer in all branches of the military and the police and fire. It's not just military, and I didn't know that. So anybody's, able to volunteer their time and help, and just getting that awareness out for them too, because I think it's kind of I won't say forgotten by any means, but just kind of an unsung, thing that we see in town, and it's so wonderful, and it's something that's really important to the families, and we don't want that to go away. So in any way we could help to, in that way, we wanted to do that.
For sure.
My stepfather spent some time as a part of the honor guard, and there was, I tell you, sometimes 4 and 5 funerals a day that they had to participate in. So finding people to fill those positions, that's very key right there.
That's certainly.
The last thing we would want is someone to want them to be there and they don't have the support or the, the resources to make that happen. So we're just going to do, and Ricky's made some contacts with that group to make sure that we know what they do need and what's going to help them. So it's something new for us too. And I think that it's something that's going to really, bring awareness to something in the community that not a lot of people, I hate to say take for granted, but they're there, and they always are there, and they're willing to help and willing to be there. And, they need some help too. So we're glad to do it.
So this is more than music. It's more than getting together and having a good time. It's raising money. So bring your wallet with you so that you can help out this fine cause. For
sure. Cari should talk about the 50-50.
Absolutely. There's amongst other things, we'll have an auction side, and of course live music. We'll have food and the bike show. But we are doing, and we have done it for the past couple of years. It's called the Golden 50-50. They are $5 a piece. 5 for $20 or 25 for $100. Last year, the person walked away with $4,000 because we do a true 50-50. And then the year before that was closer to 5. But I have a real good feeling with the crowd that we're going to have at this boogie and this event. We're going to be, I think it's going to have a really big potential to tick up there. And the sales are starting. They're selling them at the Elks, and the Cigar band members have them, and it's starting to get the word out. But everybody in Chillicothe does sing last minute anyway, so it just always happens this way. And the week before, that number will just start going up, and people will just start really thinking about it. And it's $5. And the Cigar band starts the pot with $1,000 anyway. So even if you spend $5, if we didn't sell another ticket, you still got a chance for $500. I don't think that's still a lot of money to me.
Yeah, so, that's great.
But now we're comfortable with saying we're close to between 500 and 3,000, that where we're at right now, which is a nice comfortable spot. And then of course I know at the night at the dock, even it just starts going up and going up and going up. And there's going to be some opportunities to buy them, to use Venmo. You do not have to be there to win. Dan, if you buy a ticket and you're not going to be there and you win, you get that money is yours. You don't have to be present to win. So that's kind of a big deal too.
Then you won't need armed security to go home with, right? Have all that money.
And Elks has a very large safe, but we're going to probably be taking advantage of that. And we have some other measures in place to make sure that, might suggest come get it the next day.
Now, if you want to purchase a 50-50 raffle ticket, you can do that with Cigar band members now. Can you also get them at the Elks now?
You can get them at the Elks. You can get them with us. There's on Eventbrite. And then I also have a QR code for the Venmo on the event on Facebook. So there's multiple ways to buy them right now. So we're just getting the word out. And as soon as the word goes out, this is gonna send it. Send it.
I have some as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we've been making sure that they're available to people who do want them. I'm selling them here at with people that I work with, and so it's just, and once they hear about it and they know what it's for, that's the biggest thing too. Because unfortunately, cancer and it touches a lot more people than we like to think, and also with supporting our veterans in multiple ways is just something that really hits home, and we want to keep it like that, and it's really important.
Yeah. And Rick, as a member with the Elks, of course, this is a place where we've seen wedding receptions, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, probably all sorts of gatherings. And if you you're still open to doing those types of events, right?
We certainly are. The big hall is still available, probably for a much less price than most places in town. I mean, the event area is just, it's amazing how expensive things are these days. And, we're down to like $1,000 for a rental. It comes with all tables and chairs. You would not think you'd have to say that, but a lot of things are a la carte these days. And you get the thing for the whole day. Why not? And we also have the upstairs available as well. We just started renting that out because we moved downstairs to the new lounge.
Gotcha.
So if you've not been around to see the new lounge or the patio, we invite you to come down. We like members. We need members too.
Yeah, absolutely. You can follow the Elks on Facebook. They've got a Facebook page. You can find out more details there. Cari, the doors open at 2:00 and then the music starts at 4, right?
Yeah. So 2:00, have like I'm going to call it a soft opening, because we sort of adjusted the time to start because there's some stuff going on that day that we decided to wait till 4 for the music, and I still already had 2:00 on a few things. So the auction will be ready by 2. There'll be music playing, and the 50/50 will be going on. The beer, food, everything will be starting at 2. So the live music just won't start till 4. We'll have most of the things up and running by 2:00 without a problem. So we'll just a soft open at 2, and then the music will start at 4, and that's when things will start getting pretty exciting. And like I said, Ricky said the bike show last year, they had over 50 bikes. So it's going to be something to come down and look at. The bikes are sharp and multiple prizes. We're going to pay out the winners a little bit. So it's going to be a good time. We're looking forward to that too.
Yeah. Car shows are all the rage. Why not bike shows, right?
Right there on the dance floor.
Anything that we've missed you wanted to make sure we mentioned before we wrap up?
I would like to say that, we take donations too, or if you want to sponsor something, we're still available for that. Right, Cari?
Yes, sir.
I think the average donations are around $250 to get your name on some stuff. So that would be great.
Just to help offset some costs and, make sure that we're able to donate the most we can. I mean, the Elks is being, they're working with us obviously because it's their event too, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we can donate the most we can to all the causes, and that helps us out immensely. So, and we're looking for auction items too. For the auction, no items too big, too small. The packages are they're always really awesome. So that the more the merrier. We'll have that in the big hall, so you can go in there and cool off a little bit, and maybe enjoy your food in there, or else whatever. I mean, it's going to be it's a boogie. Everybody knows what to expect. That's the good thing. You don't really have to expect what's happening. And Ricky, I don't know. I don't remember what you guys are charging at the entrance. I didn't have that on my notes.
That's a good question. It is $5 to get in. If you have your veteran ID, you get in for free.
Very good. All right. Again, bike night, remembering Mike with bikes, and a boogie as well, and the Cigar Band with Cari Steinbrook, and also our friend from the Elks. Thank you so very much for stopping in, Rick Goshorn. We appreciate your time.
Sure thing. Thanks. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Appreciate your time.